You know what? I was one of those people that really never, ever thought that they would listen to karaoke outside of a karaoke bar or something that's had karaoke in it. But this is actually what I'm listening to. Listening to karaoke of Squeeze's Black Coffee in Bed. You're probably wondering, why the heck are you listening to that via karaoke? You could literally be listening to it. I literally have the dang YouTube app as it is. I do YouTube music to listen to it, but I'm like, why are you doing that? Why? I'm like, I don't know. It's just trying to get this dang video started is literally what I'm trying to do. Anyways, I am Ronin.XI. You can call me Ro if you'd like to. This video was literally inspired by a coworker of mine that literally just passed away. And yeah, so that's kind of where this started from. And that's kind of where a lot of things started from. I am a very avid autograph collector, and also collect a lot of other stuff like cards and stuff like that. You can see in the background, I have a few items there. So it's actually it's grown and developed into a very intricate passion for me to be able to do this. And I've been blessed to be able to do that. So I'm, work like everybody else and play like everybody else. So I've been, like I said, been blessed in many ways to be able to do that. So maybe some of the stuff that I show you, you could literally be like, oh, why the heck are you paying for plastic? You're paying for paper, but that's kind of what it boils down to. But yeah, you're almost like, whatever type of thing. So, but it's whatever it is that you like. And so, like I said, that's where this video is inspired from. I go to a very, very great shop in Austin. Very great guy there, named Kenny over in Austin. So he's does a lot of stuff. He goes to a lot of shows and a lot of other things. As far as in the card business itself, it's a completely booming business right now. Crazy how boxes can literally sell in the thousands of dollars. But then you got a Tom Brady rookie card. You got a Lucas Samanic card that's selling for 2,000-3,000. You got Brady selling for in the tens of thousands, and Jordans, you can't even touch those. So, but anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna try and show you a couple of things that I ended up buying there over at his shop. Like I said, it's just crazy. I have a lot of friends too that, okay, the card business is completely booming, completely this, completely that. I said, so I believe it. I literally do. Just seen all the people in the shop today. And I would not recommend you going right now unless you have your COVID-19 shot. I really, really do suggest that. So I'm coming, if I didn't tell you this, I'm, broadcasting to you from the great state of Texas, where we've survived snowvid. So a couple weeks ago it was snowing here. Go figure, snow in South Central North Texas. I mean, they're used to this, but I mean, us here, like, okay, that's just never happens. Never, ever happens. So, okay. But yeah, but anyways, we survived that. You can survive snowvid, you can survive COVID. So mask up and definitely get your COVID shot, please. That's what I suggest. So anyways, like I said, without further ado, my dad literally has a collection of his own, autograph collection of his own. He literally likes keeping cards. If it's a baseball player, if it's a football player, whatever he does get, if it's sports related, if he can get a card, he will get a card related to it, to that person, whoever it is that signed it. So this is the Gale Sayers card that I ended up buying for him today. Get my fingers outside of that. So there's literally, since Gale Sayers died, there's literally like nothing out there. I can find almost nothing. This is in the 25-cent bin. So it's actually just a pretty decent card. You see down there is a Panini 2017. So it's nothing to shake a stick at. Nothing great. Nothing great and, about it. It's just that it's Gale Sayers. He's got a signed, authenticated football. So he literally just has been looking for it. I gave him a big old huge box filled with cards a couple years ago. And so he literally said it's not in there. I thought there was one in there. Who knows? But anyways, check mark and it's done. So literally, Dad, you have a Gale Sayers card, so you don't have to worry about that, okay? The next thing, and literally I hope to, in future videos, talk about JSA, stuff like terms JSA, terms like Beckett, authentication, third-party authentication, stuff like that. Most people know what that is. I mean, most people in the business know what that is, to be honest with you. So most of the average Joes today literally think they know, but they don't know. So, you know, and being blessed to actually have worked in the autograph business. I still do some things around it as well, hoping to start my own business related around that field as well too. That's something I'm working on as well too, to get that going. But like I said, um, literally the reason, you know, why I got into it is because of that ex-coworker of mine, like I said, and may rest in peace. Literally, so it's grown into a very big hobby. So, like I said, I hope to get some videos going out and get that going for now. I think it would be unique coming from a female perspective, female woman of color. So it's interesting going into a lot of these shops and you're like, where there's nothing but guys, or they're, you know, you can see that their significant other is really just there by force. She's like there, okay. So it's interesting, you know, thinking about that. And the guys who know me in the business, they're completely, you know, supportive of me and stuff like that. But and don't get me wrong, there are females in the business, but it's just, you know, just not an overwhelmingly big portion of women. It's this very significantly male-dominated industry. And I mean, you get that. I mean, I guess, you know, guys in the sports field, I guess they're, you know, more comfortable with men. I don't know. I could be completely wrong theory, but I have no idea. Don't quote me on that, okay? So, but like I said, it's been cool. It's been an awesome experience to actually have done that and to be able to be doing that still to this day, and I'm happy for it. And like I said, I hope to get some more videos out and be able to do that too as well. So, but the thing that I wanted to open up for y'all is this thing called, it's called Sport Kings Volume 2. 5 packs and a bonus pack. So this is a very strange and unusual pack. It's very unusual, being that it's supposed to have all these, it has these like unique and interesting, you know, personalities all boiled down into one box. So you see Vince Carter, Chris Froome, Emmitt Smith, Babe Ruth. They're supposed to have little swatches of a bat or something in there, but those are very rare and far and few in between. So, of course, Chris Froome, winner of the Tour de France, Vince Carter, old man NBA, so doesn't want to retire. So, you know, but yeah, it's interesting. And it's all stuck within this one box. So you literally could get anything and everything. There's boxers. There's all sorts of weird cards in here too for people in these odd-ish industries that you have no idea. But you know, it's actually volume 2. The first volume came out a couple of years ago. The price of this particular this is a blaster box, of course. It's smaller. The hobby box is actually about $179. There's the blaster that I have right there, and then there is the Sport Kings hobby box. There it is. So you can see that big hobby box right there. And if you look here, it's $179 there on eBay. So, you know, I mean, of course, 2 hand-signed cards. I mean, in an industry where you're going to pay roughly about, $1,000, $1,000+ for a great box. I mean, you're just, this is not, it's not going to get you that. Of course, it's not going to get you that, but you want to definitely, you can definitely enjoy something like this. It doesn't have to be high-end. It doesn't have to be thousands of dollars for you to actually enjoy something like this. So, but yeah, I'm opening this up. You can see a little pack right in there, and that's mostly, you're literally buying air there. Don't forget, yeah, you're buying air. So you got these small packs in there. So there's a blaster box. So this is what actually came in it. You can see the little sets right in here, and these 5 packs. And then, of course, you get the nice little bonus pack right in here. So, like I said, pretty affordable, at least, if you want to try and do something more affordable like that. I'm not really into buying the bigger boxes I like Gypsy Queen, and I like the others. Some of the boxes are they're great, but it's just, I'm not going to pay that much for it, especially with my bad autograph hobby. That actually takes up a lot of my Vice money. So there you go. So yeah, I don't have much money left over for any other Vices. So there you go. But yeah. So we'll see what's in here. What's in this one? So we have a Dennis Podvin. There you see him. There you go, Dennis. Todd Pletcher. He is from horse racing, I guess. And then you have Mike Smith, also from horse racing. Randall Cunningham. Now this is actually a pretty decent one. Look at that. Oop. See that? I think that's pretty cool. And you can look at the back. See how those are. They're actually pretty good. I actually like that. Oh, this is actually a pretty decent one too. Look at that, Roger Staubach. See a lot of the glare on there. Oh, they're a little bit better. Roger Staubach. And again, the back. Ah. Focus. Maybe it'll happen. There you go. Haha. Roger Staubach. Old Tom Morris. Have no idea who that is. Old Tom Morris. Golf. You can tell I'm not a golf fan. Obviously. My bad, okay? Old Tom Morris. And Bonnie Federico? Bernie, man, that's another sport. Outside of my Gretzky, my Sidney Crosby, I probably have no idea. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. But, yeah. So that's the first set. That is the first package. First set. Let's see what else we got in here. Sarah Hughes. Ice skating. Or actually, I'm sorry. Pardonnez-moi. Figure skating. You see the picture is actually pretty interesting. I'm assuming they're just some sort of drawing over the picture, kind of like that. But it could be. He could have an artist doing this. So, Leah Pruitt, drag racing. Oh, look at this one, Bill Russell. That's actually a decent card. Look at that, Bill Russell. There you go. You got the back of the card there, Bill Russell. Celtics fans out there. Walter Austin. Baseball. They're not very, very detailed. I mean, that was a smaller Randall Cunningham. This is a larger Randall Cunningham. See, I can pull that other one out real quick. So, you can see the difference right here. And yes, for some of you, size does matter. So there you go. There you go. I forgot to mention what I have here running in the corner. And this corner right in here, I have my Instagram account. It literally has a lot of my recent pictures I have of my recent autograph purchases and some little small collections, and me telling my cousin happy birthday. So shout out to Rocky's Taco over in San Antonio. So if you have not dropped by, you definitely need to, on Pleasanton Road in San Antonio, Texas. So here's another one. Eduardo Mangiarotti. Fencing. You can tell I'm not a big fence fan either. So there you go. Mo Cheeks. I love this one. I love Mo Cheeks. That is a nice card. I like that. I like that. And there you go, Mo Cheeks. Maurice Cheeks. That is awesome. I like that. So, going on to the third set. Vashti Cunningham. And that is from track and field. I think this is another track and field. That was actually triathlon. Mark Allen. And even though it says Sport Kings gum, it doesn't give you any gum. So you don't have any gum. No gum in there. So just so you know, no gum at all. Oh, look at this. Got an Emmitt Smith. Woohoo! But as you notice, there is no star on there at all. No very significant marketing ploy. No stars, no nothing, no Cowboys logos. It just says Emmitt Smith. Whoa! Let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit better. There you go. Emmitt Smith. Ted Simmons. And again, no logo really on there at all. So, Sean Porter. Man, I don't even know who the heck that guy is. John Morrissey, a boxing pioneer. There you go. And of course, I know they always put one of these in there, and it's almost in every box that they end up putting something like that. Let's see if I can get that to focus. There you go. So, but of course, the perennial Babe Ruth, it's always in every single box, every single type of, every little thing you can think of, every single box you can think of. They always have a Babe Ruth this, a Babe Ruth that. I can imagine the type of money that estate is making, you know. Look, finally, there we go. Mr. Tour de France winner himself, Chris Froome. There, I love that dang sport. It's just that they end up getting so stinking dirty. They never, you know, there was almost a decade, especially when Lance Armstrong was there. There was not a clean guy in the bunch. All of them with dopey in some way, and I'm like, just so disappointing. And then that's the kind of, I guess, world we live in now, you know? Winning is everything. Excuse me, sorry about that. So Mike Richter. Rangers, New York Rangers. Okay. So, there is Vinsanity. And of course it's in one of the smaller, I wouldn't call this a mini. The minis, definitely, they're a lot smaller than this, depending on the box that you get. They are a whole lot smaller. The Allen and Ginter, the Gypsy Queen, they're a whole lot smaller. A whole lot smaller than that. So, Goose Gossage. You know, one thing you do have to say about these cards is that they have actually do a really great, they're really great art on here. So just, really, 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 really amazingly great art. So Stephen LeBeau? Curtis Martin. I was gonna say Jets. Of course, my computer decides to go to sleep, but yeah, there you go. So, Curtis Martin. Actually really good art. It can be, for a $20 box. I mean, come on. What else are you thinking? Come on. Well, it'll get there. So this is the last clear pack that I have. So, let's see what we got in it. I wouldn't mind getting a little Froomy. A small little Froomy of Chris Froome. So, let's see what else is in here. Tony Meola. Soccer. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Is that DC United? Kansas City. Oh no, I'm dumb. It's Team USA. I'm so dumb. Yeah, that's not it. I was like, DC United? No, that's not at DC United. What are you talking about? Jerry? It's either Grody or Rhodey. Yeah, one of them. Their G is silent, I'm assuming. And there's Vinsanity. There's another bigger Vinsanity. So let me see if I can get this one actually focused better. Yeah, that looks a lot better there. Lot better. And there's a mini mo. Mini mo. But it's not a mini. It's not an actual mini. I gotta bust out my box. I'm gonna show you the difference between an actual mini and an actual not mini. I can actually get this to focus on me a little bit, but maybe I'll just keep on going. So I'll be a little blurred for a while. So there's Ray Allen, Supersonics. That looks like him, and then it doesn't look like him. But I guess it's Ray Allen. I'm not a big fan of Ray Allen. So he can not have a photo that looks like him. So I'm fine with that. I am okay with that. I am better than okay with that. So see if I can get this thing to focus a little bit better. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works. Woo! Woo! There we go. You gotta move your face around. Definitely. It's a testing out period. Testing out. So, Julia Mancuso. Skiing. I love skiing. I love that. Skiing in Colorado is even better. I like this one. This is Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson. Like Randy Watson. Did y'all see that the Coming to America 2? See if I can move forward and look back so I can get focused on myself again. But obviously it's not going to work. So let's try this. This is the last one from the clear packs that we have. So there you go. Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson. So let me see if I can get this thing. There we go. So now we have the bonus pack. Let's see what's in the bonus pack. So, busting that open right now. So, let me see. I can get the pack open. So, okay. Whoa! That's actually pretty good. It's 27/50. As my friend Kenny likes to say, toilet paper. Wow. So the little premium memorabilia swatch, which is actually pretty good. It would be even better if it was said Raptors or any one of the numerous various teams that he had played on, but you know, beggars can't be choosers for a $20 box. So, congratulations. You've received a Sport Kings Volume Number 2 memorabilia card. This card features a swatch from a jersey worn by Vince Carter in a professional basketball game. So Sport Kings guarantees this memorabilia to be authentic. So, not saying exactly where, when, or how, but it's actually a pretty decent 27 of 50. So, you know, you take it however you want. So, actually pretty cool. Actually a pretty darn good deal. So let me try and get this to focus a little bit better on me. So, yeah, pretty darn good deal. So there you go. There's the Sport Kings Volume 2. It says a $20 box. What are you going to, you're going to get something out of a $20 box. This may not be, is obviously not a $20 card, but you get whatever it is, so, you know, get out of it. It's the excitement of having, you know, having these cards where you're not going to have to spend an arm and a leg on them, you know, and get them, you know, you can get them and enjoy them busting them open. So just like everybody else is when they're, of course, opening their $2,000 boxes, and you know they get a $100 or $150 card in there, and then okay, well, and you might be a little bit smarter on that. So anything that I buy, my own opinion, I buy it, I let them bust it. I let them bust it for, you know, $2,000. They can bust it for $2,000, and I'll buy the card off of them for $150. I'm not gonna buy a $2,000 box, but that's just me. That's literally just me. Because yes, I have spent money, serious money on autographs. So yeah, that's just between me. Just between me. So there you go. But anyways, there is one other thing that I really, really want to do, which is, if I can get this to work correctly, I am going to flip this around. See if this works. Fingers crossed. Woohoo! Yes, it did work. There you go. So, this is my Instagram here. Let me actually get over to the screen that I need to. This is my Instagram account right here. So, this actually has a little bit of the items that I've actually collected. It's the very, very extreme tip. Extreme, very, very extreme tip of everything that I've collected. I actually made a deal for Jerome Bettis today, but I'm not gonna get that one. But I did make a deal on one, so I don't have it with me yet. So, but I will get it. So one thing I did want to just click on is just, you know, this. I of course went to a card show this weekend. This is a card show for. It was I first went to what was it? Retromania and New Braunfels. So Retromania was actually pretty good. I was looking for lunch boxes, but they did not have any. So big lunchbox freak. So but they didn't really have anything. So this is kind of what I ended up settling for. I got Fernando Valenzuela signed and JSA'd little mini. It's actually pretty nice. I got that for a pretty good deal. JSA'd and everything, got the cert on the back. There's people who always debate whether or not, you know, it's okay to have a sticker. Yeah, this has a sticker, JSA sticker on the back. A lot of people would rather just get them slabbed, which makes sense. I think it's potato, whichever one you like better yourself. But a lot of people like keeping the card intact and don't like touching it. So there you go. There you go. And Terry Cummings and of course Keldon Johnson. You know, you got this blue crystallized and this green, which was pretty nice. Hoping to get that signed once we get COVID-19 restrictions lifted, you know, and we start getting the Spurs out signing again. So, but pretty awesome finds there. Really like them. So this is another one that I wanted to just show off a little bit. Yeah, this is the culmination of probably about 2 or 3 years of work, somewhere on there. So it took a while to do that. So there's this movie that, so all my culturing came from my mama, of course, which I know a lot of y'all will probably say the same thing, but mamas and dads, super important in our lives, of course. So there's this movie called The Women, and it has, of course, if you don't know who these ladies are, you should, and I feel a little bit ashamed if you don't know, starlets of the golden age of cinema. So, without further ado, there is Rosalind Russell, of course, from Anti-Mame fame. So she came out of this movie. It's a really great movie, great ensemble cast movie with nothing but women. So, and this is, in the 30s. I can't remember exactly when it was made. Sorry about that. Don't know exact date, but it's been a long. She's been super long. So, anyways, there's Rosalind Russell. This is Norma Shearer as well. She was married to Irvin Thalberg. Real sad story. He ended up dying when he was like in his early 30s. So they got married. They weren't married for that long, and literally that was super sad. When he died, I think he died of congestive heart failure or something like that. It was crazy. He would stay up all night and stuff like that. So anyways, he ended up dying of congestive heart failure. I think it was heart failure he died of. So anyways, that is Norma Shearer. She is right here, here in this spot right in here. That might be cut out from a letter. I'm not sure. These are all JSA authenticated. These are authenticated, and some of them have full letters on them. So, yeah. The next one, that's Joan Crawford. She is very, very, very famous actress, of course, but infamous as well. Mommy Dearest type of fame. So that's her right there. That one has a full JSA letter of authenticity. So. That one was highly debated, and from what I heard, even Jimmy Spence himself was debating whether or not this was real. I did my homework on the front end. I knew it was, but I needed the experts to actually say yes. So needless to say, long story short, they did say yes. So Paulette Goddard and Joan Fontaine round out the two that are here, right in here, which actually I thought was pretty. I love them all. I thought they're and I'm hoping to get this framed pretty soon. All this is actually was actually for my mama, for a big gift for her. It was actually a recurring gift, for a birthday, Christmas, stuff like that. So it actually took a while to get all this compiled together. So I love the way it turned out. So. But anyways, like I said, give me a follow. Hit me up, whatever it is. You can call me Ro, anything you like. So anyways, give me a follow on Instagram, on YouTube, and however. And like I said, I hope to be able to make a couple more of these and get this going. So I will continue to listen. I will continue to listen to my Black Coffee in Bed karaoke. So. Black coffee. Yeah, that's pretty bad karaoke. I need to listen to the song. Why don't you listen to the song? Just listen to the dang song. So, anyways, thank y'all. Peace out.